As the world mourns Pope Francis, history's most secretive transfer of power begins. White smoke, the path to a new pope, guides you through this momentous transition. We explain exactly what happens next, leading to the dramatic conclave vote. Learn how each ritual unfolds, what each tradition means, and why these ancient ceremonies still matter today. Follow along as the throne of St. Peter stands empty and a new chapter in church history begins. White Smoke, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Do you know what a group of flamingos is called? That's just one of thousands of facts you'll discover on 5 daily trivia questions. Hi, I'm Mark Ellison. Join me every weekday for 5 mind-expanding questions about everything from ancient history to modern technology. Perfect for impressing friends or dominating your next pub quiz. 5 daily trivia questions. And the answer, a group of flamingos, is called a flamboyance. 5 daily trivia questions.
Caloroga Shark Media.
Happy holidays! I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news Christmas stories. Carmen is a self-proclaimed Christmas-obsessed mother in the UK. Well, she's gone to the next level. She has transformed a warehouse into a $25,000 plus Christmas selfie land. Last year, she went viral with a gingerbread house display at her own house. Okay, that seems pretty normal. Why not rent out a warehouse? Carmen's Christmas Selfie Land warehouse is packed with holiday photo ops. The setup includes 20 selfie stations across 2 floors. Highlights include a Narnia-style enchanted forest, a towering Christmas tree crafted out of toys, the North Pole Post Office, and Candy Corner. Carmen said, "People used my house to take photos so much last year. At one point, there were 6 cars queued up outside with their windows down and phones out, and so many people came to visit it last year. I was inspired to build a Christmas selfie land at my warehouse down the road." It took Carmen and a team of 40 people 14 weeks to put this thing together. If you're out on the West Coast, you might want to visit the second best Christmas town, according to Newsweek's 2024 Reader's Choice Awards. Solvang, the Danish capital of America, came in second to Grapevine, Texas. The annual Solvang Jewel Fest begins November 29th. They'll run through January 5th. Some of the highlights of Solvang's Christmas traditions include gnome hunting, candlelight city tours, and the Christmas tree burn. City manager Randy said, "Do you like Christmas, but you can't stand glitter? Well, you're going to like the John Lewis Christmas shop. The department store is on the anti-glitter trend." Charlie Murray works for the store and said, "This year on boxes, we're moving towards using glitter that's encapsulated inside of the bauble to prevent shedding. We've also introduced baubles that have a metallic finish to provide the Christmas sparkle without glitter." The store says, while ornaments encased in red and green glitter once screamed Christmas, these days consumers are showing more interest in less traditional looks. And what's this really about? The EU has banned loose glitter as part of a microplastics crackdown. Johan von Mark, the chief executive of Goodwill M&G, told The Guardian, "We found out there was very little alternative or biodegradable options." Meanwhile, Jack Whitehall will bring his festive cheer to Amazon Prime Video. He's got a Christmas special. It's called Jack in Time for Christmas. He'll be joined by special guests Michael Bublé, Dave Bautista, Rebel Wilson, Jimmy Fallon, Daisy Mae Cooper, and Tom Davies. The show is part scripted comedy, part unscripted travelogue. Jack finds himself stranded in the U.S. with just 4 days to make it back to the U.K. for Christmas. Oh no, how could you possibly get from the U.S. to the U.K. in 4 days with time ticking away? He embarks on a journey involving planes, trains, huskies, and bobsleighs. What happened? Was there some sort of travel apocalypse? The description tells us a stocking full of conveniently located famous faces help and hinder along the way as Jack navigates the chaos of Christmas and tries to make it home in time. I'm guessing he makes it. White Smoke. The path to a new pope explores humanity's most elaborate and secretive transfer of power, a process now unfolding following the death of Pope Francis. This series reveals the hidden rituals, ancient traditions, and behind-the-scenes drama of papal transition. As the Catholic world enters this solemn period of mourning and anticipation, join us in witnessing how the Church has perfected this sacred process over 2,000 years, and what happens in these crucial days when the throne of St. Peter stands empty. White Smoke brings listeners inside the conclave that will determine who will succeed Pope Francis and lead the church into its next chapter. White Smoke, wherever you get your podcasts.
You can get this podcast completely ad-free right now. If you're on Apple, just click the banner that says Uninterrupted Listening, and you'll get your first month free. If you use Spotify or other podcast players, go to caloroga.com/plus. It's just $5 a month, and you'll get access to over 20 premium shows with no interruptions. Binge listen to new series like the political thriller Acting President, Signal Lost, where military secrets land on the wrong phone, and Pager Protocol, the thriller about exploding pagers in the wrong hands. Plus, enjoy daily shows like Palace Intrigue about the royal family, daily comedy news, and 5 daily trivia questions to test your knowledge, and White Smoke, taking you behind the scenes at what's happening right now at the Vatican. You also get all our hot shows like 5 good news stories. Enjoy your favorite content without any ad breaks. Remember, Apple users click the Uninterrupted Listening banner for your free first month, and everyone else head to caloroga.com/plus. Get ad-free listening today.
All right, a new movie featuring a reunion of sorts from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation makes its premiere today in Central New York. It's called The Christmas Letter. It was shot in the Mohawk Valley area last winter. There's a screening at the Stanley Theater in Utica at 6 p.m. Tickets are $5. The Christmas Letter centers on an everyday man who decides to top his wealthy friend's annual Christmas letter by cashing out his 401k and takes his family on a year-long series of crazy adventures to create the Christmas Letter to rival all Christmas letters. What's the tie-in to Christmas Vacation? 3 actors from 1989's Christmas Vacation, including Chevy Chase, Randy Quaid, and Brian Doyle Murray. New York native Michael Cunningham wrote the thing and said, "I don't think it really hit me that this was all happening until I heard Brian Doyle Murray deliver one of my lines for the first time. It was magical, and having the likes of Chevy Chase and Randy Quaid add their legendary comedic talents just made the whole experience more surreal." And those are your 5 good news Christmas stories for today. Back on Monday with a regular episode, and have a great weekend.